What can leaders do to engage in the mental health issue with their employees better?
I think one of the first things, based on what we see in the insurance industry and everything today, and the struggles of putting together packages for employees, is when you're doing your orientation for your employees, they need to know all the things that they can avail themselves to. So you talk about their insurance, you talk about vacation time, you talk about bonuses, whatever it would be. But very rarely is much emphasis put on. And if you have a mental health challenge, you as an individual worker here, based on the stress of what we do in our organization, or based on stress that might be in your family, here's what we provide you. And by the way, here's also what we provide to your family, because our overall goal, we talk about, and we did this in the fire service all the time, but very valuable in business. People are moving from business to business because they're looking for values. They're looking to be valued much more, I think, than when you and I came in the fire service. It was like, all right, that's my job. I'll probably be there for 20 years. It doesn't really matter whether they value me or not. I'm there to do something for the public. People who are coming into the environment today are going, that's great. I think they have that too, but they want more value for them and their family. Well, as an organization, you need to tell them, here's what we're giving you. You may never need this. I have a feeling someday you will. If you have to put your dad in a nursing home and your dad is your hero and you're going to go through that pain and that feeling of your cape didn't work, you're going to go through that. And here's exactly what we will provide. And we will provide it for your family. So when you're making a decision about what organization you want to work for, know that we provide that. Then after that, you have to role model it. It can't just be at the orientation, or it can't be a poster that gets put up in the, in the lunchroom or whatever. It's got to be, if it's that valuable, then annually we have a training. We have something that we do with the employees. But then you also need to do something for those families. And sometimes that's a challenge. I get it. I never worked in corporate America. I can't imagine being an executive in some huge organization and what you have to do. But you have to be resourceful. You can't tell me it can't be done. Social media allows you to have that spread outside of the building to so many people. So you have to do things for the family. And I did something really, really simple that I just kind of stumbled on that ended up teaching me how valuable it was to include the family. When I left a career organization, I went to a combination department, and we had to have a certain amount of drills you had to make in order for you to stay on the roster. So one drill a year would be what I called the significant others drill. And the way it worked was I sent the invitations to the significant others, and they defined who the significant other was, whether it was boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband or wife. And you stayed home with the family, and the significant other came to the firehouse for drill, and you got credit for that drill. And we did something that was topic related. Actually, the first one we did was the 16 life safety initiatives. Just kind of like, hey, here's our Bible to try to keep people safe. Here's what we do that I bet none of you know about, because your spouse didn't come home and tell you about the services we provide to you as a family. And then we had a social hour off the firehouse where they had pizza and got to sit around and just talk about what's it like to be the significant other of a firefighter. Now, I set that for a 2-hour window. Okay, that'll be 2 hours. We'll be good. We didn't get through 2 hours of them going around the room just saying, what's it like to be married to a firefighter? It just ran to the point they went, well, I'm going to get in trouble with the other person who's at home because you're not coming home. So you need to take this next door. And to my knowledge, they've continued to do that other than COVID every year. And so team builds the family, but it also shows them you're not just talking a good game.